For people who don't know, we have two absolute modern Italo legends on stage right now. I'm gonna introduce them. Otto Kraanen, first of all. He's the founder of Bordello A Parigi, the Italo label from the Netherlands. He runs a record store, organizes parties, runs a cocktail bar, is a DJ, and apparently he still has time to come here. So give it up for Otto Kraanen. And next to him is David Vunk. First of all, a DJ, a producer, founder of his own label Moustache Records. He plays everything from techno to Italo Disco, which we very much enjoy. You have gigs all over the world. And that's my personal opinion, but here's our national DJ treasure. Give it up for David Vunk.
Oh.
Okay, to kick this little talk off, I asked David and Otto to bring their favorite Italo Disco record. David, if you want to start, just leave the mic there and put it on the record player, or did you already know? Can you put your favorite record on the record player?
Now, of course, I have. I was looking for some other records, but I couldn't find them. But let's start with this one. It's,
that's a good one. Yeah, let's do it. So David couldn't pick his favorite record. I think he brought, 10.
He also took my favorite record. It's behind here, so I will tell something about that.
Okay.
I have a story about that one.
That's good. I will.
Just put it
I
on.
will claim
and
it.
we have a listen.
And the strange thing was, the first time that I heard it, it was a backstock from Italy in Cologne. And the first time I heard it, I didn't buy it. I thought, this is too cheesy. What is this? But and so that's one of my favorite ever. And Magic. Yeah, both sides are really good.
Both sides are good. Yeah, I agree.
Do you like Magic Dance or
Only a vocal version, right? Or what's your question?
Pink Footpot and Magic
Pink
Dance.
The other
Footpot is
one.
the B-side.
Pink Footpot is the instrumental version. You need the other one.
That was it.
You can see we rehearsed this very well. But it's just Italo Disco.
Good, yeah.
Improvise a little.
Okay.
Yeah, it starts playing, I think. Oh.
And of course, always, if you don't play the vocal version of this, then...
No, that's whack. Better not play it then.
David just wants to listen to the record, not talk. I agree. First of all, Otto, what do you think of this record? Do you know what it's called? I'm sure you do.
I don't know if it's coincidence, but we have quite the same taste in records. I mean, also in the style of music, but when it comes to favorite records,
Italo
in the Italo genre, it's crazy.
Yeah. So this is Louis. Pink Footpath?
Yes.
Or what's the I don't even know what the
Magic Dance.
Magic Dance.
Yeah.
Sure, there you go. David, do you have your mic? Yeah, nice.
Yes, yes, sir.
What is so great about this record?
I don't know, the cheesiness,
There's a lot of things happening in this track because we only heard one bit, but later on he's mumbling. He's like,
we call it Italo rap. Italo rap.
Yes, Italo rap,
yeah.
and it's
also a really spacey break, which is really good. Yeah, it's amazing.
It's Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Goosebumps records by David Vunk. Otto, if you would like to put on your...
Yeah, so I have the same record, this one. David has different colors, as you can see.
Oh.
How much is it, Dennis? How much is it? 750 euro for two?
But I have the pink one as well.
Yeah.
This is I thought, well, it's a really funny story about this record. It has how do you say it? Like a cotton sleeve.
Yeah.
And it's from an Italian fashion brand from the 80s. It's called, I don't know how to...
Benetton?
No, Nai Olare. Nai Olare. That's like the oil lily of
Lily
of Italy.
Oh my God!
There you go.
And this record came, no joke. This record came for free with a pack of washing powder, and it's crazy. And it's there. I think there are only like 500 pressed.
Yeah.
And around 10 years ago, somebody dug up a box somewhere.
Yeah.
And then it became a collector's item within the Italo collector's scene.
Right. Can you put it on?
Yes, of course. Can you hold my mic for a bit?
Sure.
Geen vette vingers.
So, David, how expensive is this record? Do you know it?
Sorry?
How expensive is this record?
I don't know. I just heard it's quite expensive.
But your whole collection is expensive, right?
Dennis van den Berg, one of the Italo legends, also here, he said, okay, you have 2 copies, it's about 750 euro. I don't know.
Well, there you go. Italo Disco records are very expensive. How
Yeah,
many
really,
records do you?
really.
How many records do you own, David?
No, I don't have really big Italo collection. I think 1,500 or something.
Yeah, it's quite okay.
But
Okay. Let's just listen to the record.
ga ik zo over zeggen, ja.
You are spending another hour watching TV where I live. The matches are flowing slowly. You feel the big weight of days and months. You feel adventures and there's
Wow. Good job, DJ.
Schrik me dood. Yeah, but the first time that I heard this, it was DJ Pate Nate, notorious Italo DJ collector digger.
Yes.
And I did a streaming for my house on Intergalactic FM every Wednesday for 10 years long or something. And I invited Pate Nate to play, and he came together with Dennis. And I always had a guest for the first hour, a guest, and I did the second hour. And then he was playing, and he was playing this one, another one, another one. And I thought, what the fuck is this?
Only
Holy moly.
bangers.
And I said, oh, you play for 2 hours, I don't play anymore. Never happened.
Otto, what do you think is so great about this record?
Well, only if I heard the story behind it, for me it's already it's everything together. This is a record. I mean, music-wise, quite a unique track. It has also this funny bits in there with it's. I don't know. It's. I don't know how to explain that.
It is weird, but
It's
also
weird.
a banger.
I like the weirdness of Italo. So the weirder the track, it needs to be good, you know, like music-wise. But I like the weirdness of it, and
Right.
also the story behind it. Yeah.
The washing machine, washing powder. Yeah.
Yes.
Good stuff. David, you've been DJing for very long, since the 90s. I know you started out playing a lot of harder stuff, techno with a K, gabber.
Yes, yes.
How did you switch to this cheesy music? How?
Yes, it's kind of a long story because I started with, in Rotterdam, 1991. It was Gabber, Gabber, and I didn't like that. I didn't like it so much. I found out about techno, and I thought, it's better. And then I found out about electro, and then there was a moment. There was a guy who was also in techno, but he also had a really big collection of Italo, and I asked him, hey, what is that over there, that other records? He said, it's Italo, but you don't like it. And he wanted a techno record for me, Klang Electronic. I said, oh yeah, you can have it. And then he gave me another record back. It was Hypnotic Tango.
Hypnotic Tango by My Mind.
Yeah. And I came home with the record and I listened to it. I thought, what is this for a record? I don't like it.
You didn't like Hypnotic Tango?
First time I was like, I liked it a little bit because it was also quite electronic with some acid in it. But after a long time I found out maybe it's one of the best productions ever made. So it was a musical journey.
But how did you fall in love with the genre? Because at first you didn't like Hypnotic Tango. Well, okay, fine. It was a big hit here in the Netherlands also, I think. But how did you fall in love with the genre?
It's a sort of a journey. In the beginning you think it's too cheesy or it is too... but after a while you start to like it. And then in 1996 it was something, I booked IF at the party in Waterfront.
Yep.
Together with a friend of mine, Sotek, we did parties there. And he played Feel the Drive from
Dr. Scat.
Yeah. And I thought, whoa, this is also hypnotic. Sounds a little bit techno-ish-achtig. And that was the step to...
And you fell in love.
Yeah, something like that.
Otto, how did it go for you? How did you learn to love Italo Disco? You're a lot younger than David, so a different generation. Also, not a generation of people who actually were there in the 80s. How did you fall in love with Italo Disco?
I think everybody has a story about falling in love with a specific genre. But back in that days, when I was younger, I was consuming a lot of music. It's from everything, like it's from Guns N' Roses to later on hip hop, and then I was digging in house music, Chicago house, disco. But for me, the turning point was when I was starting buying records to play at parties and throwing parties myself, and Italo Disco. I married with Italo Disco because I thought that was the ultimate ecstasy music in
party music.
Party music. It's the sexiness of it. Everybody's dancing. Good mix of crowd, and I felt like it was. I don't know. I can't describe it. What was really the turning point, but I think that's.
Right.
I think that the dancing part is the most important element for me.
Right. And how do you take after that? You fall in love with Italo Disco. David Vunk gets a new wine. Otto a beer. Very important.
Even pauze.
Ja, even pauze. Heel goed. Cheers. How do you decide after that, Otto, you fall in love with this weird Italian music? You like that people dance to it. You are dancing to it. How do you decide to make a record label for this genre?
It was not really a set-up plan that I wanted to dedicate the label to Italo Disco, just to Italo Disco, but I wanted to start a record label because I'm a restless guy and I wanted to be busy with doing stuff and make a record sleeve and etc. etc. But of course, Italo was the idea of the label was that the name of the label is Bordello A Parigi, so there was some kind of thought about it. And first record is not even really an Italo record, but I also reissued Italo from the 80s, and then organically it became like an Italo label. But it's not. I didn't promote it as a Italo label. So other people put the label on the label, the Italo label on the label. Yeah.
David, do you remember the first time you encountered Bordello A Parigi, when you the first time you met Otto?
I can't really remember the first time we met, but it's quite some time ago. But one thing I know, that when he started the label, we were in the old bar in the Kruiskade, that small sort of club cafe, and he came to me with a record. He said, "I started a record label," and from the first 5 test pressings, he gave me #1. So I own the first Bordello record ever. So yeah, that's about the label. But,
nice.
And I'm really proud of him because he made amazing company out of it.
Yeah, David, explain to us all what does Bordello A Parigi mean for the Italo world, so to say. Can you explain how important the label is now?
I think the distribution and the label is one of the leading new Italo label in the world, without any question.
Yeah, little schouderklopje
With
voor
200
Otto.
releases, distribution. En hij houdt zijn eigen broek op, hè, en elke keer weer. Ja, dat is wel wat, hoor.
Right. And Otto, how does just an idea by a restless guy, how does it grow into a store, into a distribution, into a cocktail bar, into a party organizer? How does that grow in 15 years?
Well, that's there was no idea behind it, but I started with a record label. Then I had a daytime job, and I thought like, okay, maybe if I start distribution, I can make some money out of it, and maybe I can quit my daytime job. So I started distribution. So that's like selling records from business to business to other shops and for other labels as well. And then the web shop, and then the physical store came. It came. Not everything came at once, but it were small steps. But everything is thought about because it's all under the Bordello umbrella.
Yeah.
And I can put my weird creativity in it, and that's satisfying. That's it.
And now even you own a bar at the Zeedijk, which plays
I do it
Italo
together
Disco.
with my wife, actually. So it became a family.
And your whole life now is Italo.
You say so, but maybe it's also a bit of a stigma I have. There's also a bit more than only Italo, but for sure, my whole life is Italo.
Yeah.
Yes,
You like
I love Italy. I love Italo. Yeah,
Of course.
I can't help it.
Then the next question is: don't you ever get bored of this genre of releasing 15 years of? Well, it's not only Italo, of course, I have to agree, but mostly Italo or Italo-centric. Don't you ever get bored or just think about other music? Don't you want to release like a hip-hop track?
No, and I don't get bored of it. Yeah, it gives me the satisfaction that none other genre can give me in this way. So like the goosebumps effect, and yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure. David, you have been, playing Italo for 20 years now, I think, maybe a little bit longer, even 25 years. Do you still find new tracks from the 80s? So tracks that are new to you? Do you still discover new things?
Almost nothing.
Almost nothing?
Not really. You think?
Yeah. The trash, I don't know. It's a bit dry, right? Yeah. But sometimes there are a few guys that are really the treasure hunters, and it's like a really small source of like a few people, and they come with every time they come with something again, and then like listen to this, and I'm like, what the fuck?
And then it's almost Italian folk music. It is not. difficult stuff.
Just like we have André Hazes here in the Netherlands or something, that's Italian André Hazes.
It was Ramzotti.
Yeah, but
He also made a good one, a really good one.
Yeah, and also how the more obscure you get, the more, well, trashy the production becomes. David calls it Italian folk music. It's very hard right now to find an Italo disco record nobody knows about. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes, for sure. I think so. Yeah.
So there's also this movement of new Italo, that is being made today with the same spirit, I would say, as back in the 80s. What do you think about that music, Otto?
Well, I'm the main supplier of this music, so
it's
I
your
think
job.
it's nice. But it's I like because what I said before, that I was reissuing music from the past, from the 80s. But now I only focus on new producers that have the same spirit, use the same machines, but give them their own personal touch and make music. Make new music which has the same spirit.
Right.
So I'm pro.
pro new Italo. David, I think you're also pro new Italo, right? You like new Italo?
Yeah, of course, sir. Yeah, I like to play new music. I love to play new music.
Yeah, do you still play a lot of tracks from the 80s? Or is it hard because it sounds maybe less produced, less well produced?
Of course, for big stages, the old Italo productions are not so good produced as the stuff now. And nowadays, music needs a lot of bass, a lot of power, and all the old Italo records. The Italo was more about the bass line and not really about the kick.
Right.
But music nowadays is more about the kick and the power of music. And but yeah, when I record Italo records, I just put it in a program. It's called Ozone, and then it has a lot of power. And I save it always as David Funk Pump, David Funk Pump, and then you can play it in the club.
Nice. Italo Disco got a lot of fans still. It explains it is quite full here. Italo Disco always gets a positive reaction from people. Why do you think, Otto, to start with you, why does this kind of obscure genre from the 80s keeps coming back, keeps having revivals, keeps getting new fans, young people getting into it? Why does that happen?
Well, I'm not a scientist, but from my perspective and how I see it, I come back to this important element again. It's about the dance element, and it's about going to parties where music is played, where everybody can go all out. And I think you have the older generation of people that went to the clubs in the 80s. And they are maybe going to parties right now because it has a nostalgic value, and they know all the tracks, and maybe they're in the back and singing along. And then there's a young generation and come to the party, and then they're like, "What's this?" And this is so cool, and people are dancing, and this is the sexiness, and I can't. That's the whole point, I think.
Right. Yeah.
that it comes back, and because it's not only about checking videos on YouTube and looking like, ha ha ha, this is so funny.
Yeah.
But if you put this music on a good sound system, you can have a really good party.
It always works. Yeah, it always works. David, do you agree with him? Is that the reason that Italo Disco keeps coming back and you keep playing it because you've been playing basically the same tracks?
It's always Italo's back. It's another revival. Yeah, it's another revival. Yeah. But it's, every 10 years a new revival. So because you have the new generation, you find out about the music, about Italo, and for everybody is for me it was also the first time I heard Space Woman, and it's also the same with amazing music for new generations. So every 5 years there will be a new Italo revival or something. And
Yeah. So this is like a revival number 6 for you.
no, yeah, a few generations, I think. But
You go way back. You go way back. Well, the funny part is Italo Disco obviously is a genre from the 80s. It has mostly Italian artists, producers that lived back then. Did you guys ever meet any of those heroes from back in the day? Do you have any stories about meeting the producer of your favorite record?
I met Casco.
Who made Cybernetic Love? Also one of the biggest records.
Rest in peace, brother. He's not my brother, but a legend. But I met him, yeah.
And how was that to meet him? Was he surprised that you knew him? Was he...
I don't know, it was in London, Magic Waves 2010 or something.
In London, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
First one.
Yeah, and he was playing with records also, old school.
Sorry?
He was playing with records also. But Casco, super legend.
He used to be a DJ, yeah.
Yeah, he's DJ, totally.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Otto, how about you? Did you ever meet any of your Italo heroes?
I don't have really heroes, but I have people that I mean, not like that I look up to, but it's yeah. I met well, not many of them, but one of that also became a friend is Fred Ventura. Also, he's for me he's the connector.
Yeah, he performed at your 15 years Bordello party in Paradiso.
Yes, he also still makes music together with Paolo Gozzetti. They have they make new Italo.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's still in the game and he knows everybody. He knows all the stories.
Yeah.
But besides that, I also sometimes invited Italo artists to my parties.
Yeah.
And that's from Diana Est and now also Betty Miranda. I saw a little picture there.
Yeah.
And she's going to perform the 4th of July in Amsterdam, Noorderlicht.
Buy your tickets now.
Yes.
But how does she... Betty Miranda was an artist that didn't have super big hits in Italy back in the day. How does she react to you booking her for a party in the Netherlands?
Yeah, so I met her 2 years ago in Rimini through a mutual DJ friend, I would say. And we had a drink and we had a long night and a really long stories about...
Otto.
Yeah. No, we end up in the studio from in the same building where the Creatures had their studio.
Right.
The really famous, infamous Rimini studio, close to, well, everything. It's like they say, well, you're... DJ name is DJ Rimini Express. Rimini is like the birthplace.
The Italo capital of the world.
Yeah. And it was really a special night. And they recorded new music actually, and she was singing on a new track. And later on, they sent it to me for release on Bordello, and I said like, yeah, let's do it. And then I thought like, okay, but let's do a live performance as well. And there's only 3-4 tracks in the catalog, I would say. But it's going to be super cool. Yep.
Yeah, amazing.
What was the name of the club?
Ultramondo Studios.
Ultramondo. Ja. Ik ben wel een keer heen geweest, ze draaide Chesto.
DJ Chesto in Ultramondo Studios.
Ja, volop.
Also, sure, DJ Chesto, also Italo Disco superstar.
Trance is a little bit like Italo.
Sure, very, very melodic, yeah. To close out, you guys have DJ'd a lot together. I didn't know this actually, but you guys went on tour all over Europe, playing Italo Disco. Do you have any stories of that time? Do you have any... I asked David this on the phone, and he only
Is this
remembered...
18 plus crowd or not?
Yeah, sure, let's do it. Yeah. He told me there was a lot of wine.
Wine.
Yeah. Drinks.
Drinks. Italo is drinks. Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun, and we played back to back many times. So then we played together, but sometimes we had to play in that I had to play first and David after, or other way around. And then he was in the DJ booth, you know, like looking at the records I was playing, like, hey, what's this? And the other way around as well, you know, like, and then you're like stealing your secret gems. But we played a lot together. It was so much fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that one in Swiss it was. I don't know.
Switzerland. Oh yeah, that was.
Met
Okay,
die party met de rolstoelen.
Yeah,
Wat daar gebeurt.
So the first hour, first 2 hours, the club was reserved for disabled people.
Disabled people.
And it was so much fun that we were playing 2 hours for people in wheelchairs.
Right.
And they were like dancing on Italo on the wheelchairs. Well, that's
Great.
It's not getting better than this. Yeah.
And we also played next to the toilet.
Sorry?
Remember when we played next to the toilet?
Next to the toilet.
DJ put naast het toilet, oh rustig. What the
Okay,
fuck?
Otto also doesn't remember. Too much wine.
Which one is that? I don't know. Next to the toilet.
Ja. Dat was Alexander Dorn, Credit 00. It was that party.
It was a reggae
We're playing
place.
next to the toilet. Are you kidding me? It smells like shit here. Oh my god.
Maybe they didn't like you, so they put you next to the toilet.
Maybe.
Well, thank you for this, for sharing your love for Italo Disco in this panel. Well, give it up for Otto Kraanen and David Vunk.
Thanks to you, Daniel.
Hey, nog even een plaatje, of niet?
All good, yeah. David, you can play. You brought so many records. You can play another record.
Classic. Echt Italo het 4 keer op avond gedraaid. Nou.
Yeah, just like in the Westland, you play the same record 5 times, right?
Ja. Totally. This one is nice, but it's not super nice sleeve. This is not Italo, so it's not allowed.
But it's also very great.
But
Yeah.
everybody knows it. Immortals. So we play Nemesis or one
Play Blue Russell.
Okay.
Good tune.
You like? No, I like Nemesis.
Okay. You're the boss. Okay, just put on the record and we're closing it out. So, thank you all.
Yo.